Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven got speed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The vision I see for veganism in India is actually for us to go back to our roots. We start with compassion for all lives. India has always believed in it. It's always been open to everybody. And we just need to go back to that and celebrate that proudly.
Continue watching to find out more.
Don't be vegan, so your prayers will sink below hell and could never reach heavens.
Inspiring viewers, Prieks Jepazeites means nice to meet you in Latvian, the official language of the Republic of Latvia. I am Andris. The warm-hearted Latvians salute you for your loving kindness towards all beings. May your lives be filled with divine blessings. Welcome to the concluding episode of our show entitled Palak Mehta, Vegan, founder of Vegan First in India. Ms. Palak Mehta is the founder and CEO of Vegan First, a media and events planning organization in India dedicated to promoting the vegan lifestyle. She is also the co-organizer of the Vegan India Conference, an annual event which attracts participants from more than 30 countries. On today's program, Ms. Mehta begins by sharing some success stories from the first Vegan India Conference.
We did India's first international vegan conference at a very large format in Delhi in 2019. And right after the event, it was very interesting to see how some entrepreneurs were convinced that, okay, now is the time I'm going to start a vegan restaurant in Kolkata, or I'm going to start my own plant-based meat alternative company. But just quit their job, jumped into it and started a vegan business right after the conference, and also thanked us for giving them the encouragement to do so. People actually write and say that because of this event, it sort of turned my life and I went on to a more compassionate path, and that is literally what our mission is.
With the resounding success of the annual Vegan India Conference, Palak and her team are now expanding to other countries.
We wanted to start with India first, but of course we want to reach out more people all over the world as well. We're co-organizing the first Himalayan Vegan Festival in September this year in Nepal. We want to expand to more and more countries and encourage a whole vegan tribe over there as well.
The plant-based movement has been growing quickly in India. According to a survey conducted by YouGov, a market research company, 65% of Indian people plan to eat more plant-based or vegan foods in 2022. Palak says one contributing factor is today's youth.
The momentum of the movement has grown to a different level. When I turned vegan around 8 years ago, it was very challenging. There would be maybe a very small knit community. Vegans were still sometimes made fun of. And now I see vegans very unapologetic. More and more youth and millennials actually wanting to see more transparency. They want to know where their food is coming from, how it's grown, whether it's vegan or organic or fair trade, and they want to consciously support those practices. So that's definitely helped veganism a lot, that the whole youth is behind it.
Another factor contributing to the growth of veganism is that several of India's celebrities, including famous sports people and renowned actors, have adopted the plant-based lifestyle.
We have some sportsmen. The ex-Indian cricket team captain Virat Kohli had turned vegan. So when he had turned vegan, of course, it became a buzzword. Suddenly, at Vegan First, we saw a lot of Indian cricket team players or some other sportsmen following us to be curious about a vegan diet. That was very interesting to see because sportsmen truly feel that it would, improve their performance. At the same time, now we also have celebrities like Janila Deshmukh, Ritesh Deshmukh, who are starting plant-based meat alternatives in India and promoting it on mainstream platforms and bigger TV shows. So those few things, of course, have added fire to the spark which was already there.
In response to the growing demand for vegan foods, many new plant-based companies have started springing up across the nation.
There are definitely more vegan entrepreneurs than there were 5-7 years ago. Just in about a year's time, we've seen some 30 to 40 new startups in the space. Some of them are making plant-based alternatives like millet milk. Somebody's making, fermented cheese. So somebody's making plant-based nuggets and sausages and tikkas and kebabs. So the space has grown really rapidly. Most of them are vegans, but what's interesting to note is that some of them are also not vegans because these are large FMCG brands who's entering the vegan space now. So very interesting times to be in.
Palak states that the Indian government is now actively supporting veganism. For example, in September 2020, a governmental task force was established to develop guidelines for vegan food labeling, with Palak as one of its members.
I was involved in the task force of setting up the vegan guidelines in India. So launch of a vegan symbol, India and the government open to putting a label or a framework to this particular food group and lifestyle group was very exciting to see.
In addition, India's government helped to organize and promote the country's first plant-based food summit in Delhi in May 2022.
The Ministry of Food Processing with APIDA pushed the plant-based food summit, which was organized by Plant-Based Food Association in India and also Industry Association and also the Good Food Institute. So the government was actually promoting this and pushing this so that India can produce superior quality plant-based food alternatives and even export it because we have the capability to do so. We are really at an upside right now. So we are definitely getting the support.
Palak encourages everyone to help promote veganism. She shares her thoughts on how best to do this.
Anybody, no matter where you are in the world, you can create an impact. Don't be afraid of talking about the fact that you're vegan, don't be embarrassed about it. Talk about it loudly, but still be open and welcoming to other people of all schools of thought. Some people like to take their time. Some people want to do this overnight. So you want to be very respectful to other people as well while creating awareness.
For several years, Palak Mehta, vegan, has worked tirelessly to promote the vegan lifestyle. She shares her vision for her deeply spiritual country, India.
The vision I see for veganism in India is actually for us to go back to our roots, for us to embrace Sanatan Dharma, Ahimsa, and to understand that all beings are one. If you look at our lifestyle inherently, it has always been vegan. So we have to go and understand again the why, the compassion part. We have to connect back to our roots. Sanatan Dharma, which we call eternal principles of life, is not a religion. It is a concept which talks about the ground rules of existence. So if you connect back to that, that primarily says Ahimsa is my main religion. That you start with compassion for all lives. India has always believed in it. It's always been open to everybody. And we just need to go back to that and celebrate that proudly.
At the conclusion of the interview, Ms. Mehta shared these final thoughts with our global audience.
To everybody at Supreme Master TV, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for for proactively promoting this mission in a very steady format since many years now, and it's definitely making a huge impact. So thank you so much for your kindness, and people like you inspire us. It's all grace and blessings of a Supreme Master, of course, and I really love you all, so thank you again.
Our sincere appreciation goes out to Miss Palak Mehta, Vegan First, and everyone in India and around the world who are working diligently to encourage the compassionate vegan lifestyle. May you be blessed abundantly for your noble efforts. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, frequently reminds us that a vegan lifestyle is essential for both our spiritual upliftment and the future of the planet.
The concept behind foregoing animal products is ahimsa, meaning nonviolence. By partaking of a vegan diet, we also avoid the bad retribution of killing, and thus it will not burden and obstruct our spiritual journey. This killing of other beings must be stopped for humanity to evolve as a civilization. The benefits of doing so are manifold. Besides restoration of health, biodiversity will be allowed to thrive, planet equilibrium restored, along with the easing of our own conscience and our capacity for elevated consciousness. All these are the fruits of a more compassionate diet. So, we must return to our compassionate self. We must return to our glorious status as the children of God. We have to bring heaven to earth.
Our deepest gratitude to Supreme Master Ching Hai for sharing her insightful wisdom. We pray that all on earth heed her words and quickly adopt the vegan lifestyle. For more information about Palak Mehta and or Vegan First, please visit veganfirst.com.
How could such a dignified person like you be eating dead corpses and drinking stinking blood? Choose vegan now.
Kind viewers, thank you for your gracious company for today's program. Coming up next is King Solomon and the Three Brothers, Part 3 of 4, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May we soon enjoy paradise on earth as everyone quickly transitions to the compassionate vegan lifestyle.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VE.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule und suprememastertv.com/VE.